I'm sitting in a different seat. Things have changed just a slight bit. We already know what it is, and it's been a minute, but we back, y'all. It is a brand new episode of the BBC Club Podcast. That's the Black Boy Content Club Podcast. These are two of your hosts. I'm your resident supervillain, Mr. J. Washington. That's the Darkitect, Chris Burns.
This feels weird.
This feels hella weird. We doing this. Hey man, we together?
Yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you, dog. We gonna do it.
Fuck, it's weird. We miss you, Prim.
Yeah.
Already.
Yeah.
We like Prim told y'all last episode, he dealing with some things. He will be back, but we keeping this going in the time being. So, one of the other things that we've been saying, we're going to move your laptop. It's in the way of the ladies. God damn it.
This nigga here, bro.
Already, dog. Okay, you know
this is why you sit in that chair all the time.
You know what? It's why I'm not here, okay? I gotta get used to it, okay? Also, let me put it to the side like that. Is that better to producer yo? Perfectly. Okay, cool. Also, yeah, y'all know producer yo still in the building. Also, you heard giggling. We gonna see the chat in a minute. Shouts out. Somebody said Prim still tripping. No, Prim got arrested. He is not. The man, Jesus Christ, he coming back. He gonna be back. We love Prim. He got some things he dealing with, and as black men, we support him. You will know. Remember that song?
Oh my God!
Remember the song?
This is the thing about you, dog. No. You have the build to you. I would assume you had like a big like Teddy Pendergrass ass voice or something like that. Yeah. But then it comes out and it's not.
It's not what you think.
Not that.
Not
it's
all.
not that.
It's not fucking supposed to be.
Why can't you sing?
Because I'm not supposed to sing. I don't know why you putting so much pressure on me.
I mean, I can't sing neither.
Okay, so shut the fuck up.
All right, I'm sorry.
Anyways, so we're also we told y'all on this show.
Wait a minute. This nigga Queenie said, "Is this the Moesha period?"
Hilarious. That is hilarious. So we have been telling y'all though for a while. What we've been doing is expanding the network. You know already. You can see myself, Martin Morrow, and Clayton Thomas, aka CT, on Before the Bell. On top of that, we are consistently adding new pods to the podcast.
That's right.
And what we want to do today is use this special episode to introduce y'all to the newest, the host of Girls Want to Know Pod, Fatima Talia and Alicia Taylor. Y'all, round of applause. Yeah.
We're here.
I'm gonna tell you something, y'all. They've been sitting over the side like, what the fuck is going on?
What is going on?
Welcome to the BBC Club.
Thank you.
Welcome to the BBC Club.
Thank you, darling.
So appreciate y'all for coming on. Appreciate y'all for being a part of this with us more than anything. So before we start talking bullshit, tell the people about y'all, what y'all got going on, who y'all are. Do all that good shit. It's a lot of dudes who going to be in the comments, so let them have fun.
We're a lovely, beautiful, inspiring podcast team.
Yeah.
Then we both do separate. At least I do stand up, and
I'm a food blogger, vegan food.
Yeah.
And then we have a podcast because we girls and we like to talk about shit.
It's a good gossip podcast where you gonna learn something for yourself.
You're gonna learn a little bit about healing. We're gonna talk a little shit.
You gonna cry and stuff.
Things like that.
Be sad.
Have a little wine.
So basically an episode, and when I'm on BBC Club, basically, because I'm on with which one of them is Prim. Neither one of them is Prim.
No.
But no, I'm glad to hear that, to know that y'all do something different, because there's a lot of different podcasts, where, especially with ours, even with women. And so to know that it will take you on an emotional gamut, an emotional run of things from two people from two entirely different lifestyles. One's a stand-up, one's a vegan food blogger, which, by the way, I just recently found out there's a lot of dope vegan food out here.
It sure
you know
is.
what I'm saying?
Honey.
You know what I'm saying? Yes, y'all do. Let me say it. I was going to say something. It's the BBC. I'm trying to be respectful. I was going to say something.
Pause.
No, because look.
Threw me off.
No, because this.
I left it alone.
No, he left it. Oh, you want to know? This is how ratchet the show gets.
Okay.
Look, yes, vegan women do be eating. They be tasting like whole organic good shit.
Right.
Now, I just want to make sure I said that.
The name of the podcast is BBC, and when you said it, I was like, no, I know, but
Yeah.
when you said it, I was like, wait, what am I on?
Pull the mic a little closer.
I didn't know what was going on at all. I walked in and I was like, this is how you like surprise, like it.
Yeah, I'm about to say it'd be a hell of a surprise.
They didn't tell me what the show was about. I could have just walked into anything.
I know.
I was like, oh.
Nah,
I would never do. We would never Cosby to you. You know what I'm saying? We would never just catch you off guard like that.
We would never Cosby.
We look. If we're gonna do the show, we doing the show. You know what I mean?
It was definitely getting
That is true.
Yeah.
That
went on
is
an
true.
audition.
Y'all
and
already
it
getting
was a
love though.
porn
Randy
audition.
Constance
Accident.
in the chat
Thanks,
gave
guys.
$5. Said, "Hey, ladies."
Aw, thank you.
Y'all already getting comments. Jay just found out about food crazy. I've been knowing about food. What the fuck? You look, I think I am kind of fit, kind of fat. Also been learning about. I also known about vegan food. Thing about vegan food, and you can attest to this. Over the years, it has actually gotten better because when vegan foods first started,
Yeah.
coming, it was
Yeah.
the
It
most
was tofu.
bland
It's very
shit in the
bland.
world.
Everybody was just frying tofu.
That was it. It was just
That was
fried
it.
tofu
And
over
I'm
and over.
like tofu intolerant, which makes my life like 10 times harder. But yeah,
Yeah.
since I became vegan 6 years ago, things have really like gotten a lot better, and there's options literally everywhere you go.
You
In
know,
LA.
It's always weird when people, because like I was always skeptical about the Impossible Burgers, Beyond Burgers.
Wow.
They be
Them motherfuckers
banging.
are
But that was
good.
thing at first, everybody was like, "Ugh, you eating something that
But
ain't no
okay,
burger?"
isn't it like
Here he go.
missing? No.
he
See, 'cause-
go.
no, I tour a lot with Country Wayne, and he's pure vegan.
Yes.
A lot of people don't
Okay.
know that. And I mean, he be having like black mothers with the swollen ankles bringing vegan food, and it
be fire.
like
It's bomb as hell.
absolutely fire.
Like Slutty Vegan in Atlanta. That
Them burgers, the bacon. Oh my god, I don't know what
Now-
she doing to that bacon.
And I think in LA, when I used to work at Crossroads on Sunset.
Oh,
Yeah.
And Travis Barker, I think he owns that restaurant. I think
Yeah.
they were the first to have the Impossible Burger.
Okay,
It's so good.
My question was, what is in the Impossible Burger? Because
Made of
isn't the
Beets.
That's what
peas
gives it the
to
red
give it
color.
the color, but then
Yeah.
it's pea protein. It's literally green peas.
really though?
Literally,
Yeah.
and it might not be green peas, but it's a certain type of like.
I was
bean.
almost certain the missing ingredient was like cancer or something
Not-
in there. Yeah, like.
You're more
'Cause by
likely to get
definition-
that from real meat.
Well, by definition, if it's not meat, it shouldn't
call it
taste like meat.
impossible.
Yeah, like, you know what I mean?
Impossible meat. So
No?
You're more likely to
something
get that from the stuff
Impossible
you
could
eat.
happen.
I mean, you know,
That's
as I drink fucking Red Bull.
I know, right?
Right, you gonna say cancer's
I
in
know.
food?
I
You
feel
gotta-
like
I'm
the
trying to get
judgment for
sponsored.
vegans-
I'm still
The
The
drinking.
judgment for vegans be so strong.
The food be fire, though,
The food be
Nelly.
bomb though.
I'm proud of y'all.
The first time I had,
No, I'm proud of
seitan,
I don't like seitan.
that was first, but I was
that?
like, because it's
What's
basically
seitan?
the equivalent of what's supposed to be steak or
Yeah,
whatnot.
but it's just
It's just dough.
rubbery.
It's just wet. It's just
Yeah.
dough re-rolled and boiled and
don't like
baked.
dough.
Yes.
yeah.
That's all it is. To try
That
to
ain't
get
getting ridiculous.
It's
I don't
some
like
things that's
that.
ridiculous, but it's certain things that are actually just amazing. And I've had some places that are just like, yo, this is worth it. Also, I think what sucks, and anyone who's ever eaten vegan can or tried to eat healthy can attest to this.
Yeah.
Why in the whole entire heavenly fuck is it so much more expensive?
Because you will live longer.
Yeah.
Let me kill myself for 99 cents.
No, we need you to. They need.
Yeah.
America
It's like
needs you to
Dion
end
was
this
talking about
slavery.
last night with like the, God, what word am I looking for? With the chickens that are raised right.
Oh, free range chicken.
Oh, free range chicken, not the
free-range
chickens that are raised right.
Give me these
They want to have
overwhelming.
structure.
He said these chickens got both
chickens in
parents in the home.
That's correct.
private
Nuclear
school.
family chickens.
Give me these overwhelmed ass
Yeah,
chickens.
yeah.
These stressed out ass chickens.
100%.
I don't think that those are doing good. I feel like the free
They're
range
not.
chicken.
No, I don't feel like
I want my chicken stressed out.
I
How
like
else you
my
get,
stressed out
How else you
chicken.
get
Yeah.
a church's chicken wing with a bicep like this?
You know what I'm saying?
You ever
Yeah.
seen a church? You like that ain't a
Baby.
normal chicken.
You
That's where the
built
cancer comes
strong
from, I
with
feel
chicken
like.
like
You built.
that.
That's how the hood
Damn.
babies are built the way they are. Church's
Yeah.
chicken out
I'm
here.
about to say that's
chicken
Right.
is actually what took me out. I ate a piece of chicken and saw a vein.
took
And I was
you
like,
out.
you know what?
Well, you saw a vein, and that was it.
Yeah, I was like, I'm done. I can't do this anymore.
So you're fully vegan, not even
Yes.
pescatarian, just
No,
full vegan
fully
across the
vegan.
board.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. That's
Wow.
dating you's got to be amazing because somebody got to be like, all right, well, fuck, I really want a steak tonight. Like,
Like, don't
They
let
gonna
it touch
cook that
any of the
shit.
pot.
They gonna order it. They not gonna cook a steak in my pots and pans. But yeah, I mean, they
Can you taste it? Do you know?
I don't know. It ain't just ain't no meat been in my pots and pans for
Wow.
6 years. It ain't gonna go. In
you
there.
like you ain't putting. Don't you bring no turkey in this bitch?
It's not
Don't
gonna
you bring no
happen.
ground
I mean,
chicken?
Not gonna do it.
I
I don't
be eating
give a fuck.
McDonald's though, so I can't.
Yeah.
Yo, that's more cancerous than any fucking thing.
I
Exactly.
love McDonald's. I think it's powers in it. I
This
think,
shit's so
you know?
expensive
Yep.
now.
No,
so
yep.
good.
Yo, that was
Yep.
some shit. Like it was $18 for a Big Mac.
I knew you know.
I think it is.
No, it's been a big. I don't eat at McDonald's. It's been big order. I do not.
It's so
Every
good.
time I go home, my
No, I
nephews
You
didn't
ain't
and
eat
Yeah.
McDonald's,
nieces.
nigga?
I be
No.
eating there.
All right.
No.
My
I love
nephews
it.
and nieces eat it, and I used to, when I
So
was in
good.
college, you could get a
Fire.
Big Mac like
Yeah.
But
$2.99.
there's $6 at the most.
You could get a
Oh.
meal. You could get 2 McChickens and some fries.
Remember
It would
the
be
dollar
$4.
menu?
That was
I
the
mean,
thing. No
it's
place has
not
a
a
dollar
thing.
menu.
Dollar menu
anymore.
anymore.
It's important to eat like that, though. In my
It's important
opinion.
to have some McDonald's sometime. You already got to stop
This
at
is
least.
my theory, right? When
a
when
little bit.
society breaks down, right? And we don't have access to good shit anymore.
Like free range chicken.
You know what I mean?
And mushrooms.
You need some toxicity in your system to be able to survive with the
Balance,
leftovers
baby.
you got going
I prefer
on.
my toxicity from wine and weed.
Okay, all right, that's fair. But some weed from the earth.
I know, right?
McDonald's chicken is like made in a
I just
laboratory.
want you establish the fact how McDonald's food out here staying around like Twinkies.
It's important.
so good.
It's important.
Because it ain't cheap. It used to stay around because it was cheap. It ain't cheap.
Yeah.
No,
But you can't reheat it though.
Yes, you can.
No. See, this is where I tap
I'm
out.
a pescatarian, so I only get the fillet of fish.
Okay, all right.
You can reheat that.
Yeah.
All right, nah, because
it's
you can't
survive.
reheat no
You
damn
could
Big
leave
Mac
some
chicken
McDonald's
nuggets, no
on
shit
the
like
counter
that.
for 2 years and the shit gonna look exactly like it looked.
And that's
They
why
did
you
a
need
bit-
that in
somebody
your
did a
body.
video
That's why you
about
need
that.
that.
They did.
That's
What
why
was
you
the
need
video?
it.
I
Why
think
you
somebody
need
took like a Big Mac or
Yeah,
or,
they
or-
just left it on the counter.
No, not even that. They put it in some Coke. They poured some Coca-Cola.
Oh, I don't know about
Coca-Cola
that.
will show you a lot of shit.
Yeah.
What?
Like
That's what I'm saying. They gotta keep your
Coca-Cola will
inside strong.
take the fucking
you can power up a
paint off a
battery.
car, yeah.
You can do.
He
you
said
take-
Coca-Cola tell you a lot about a lot of shit.
Yeah,
What
yeah.
they use Coca-Cola for.
This man gonna have me out here pouring Coca-Cola on
If you
niggas.
look-
like,
People used to clean their
Big Mac
toilets and
a
shit
Coke.
too.
It was Big Mac and a Coke. He just let it soak for 2 months.
And what happened?
This shit did nothing. Like
Yeah.
it stayed the same.
it just like I guess it started, but it was like something they did a lot of different experiments. Coca-Cola has been used to like get the rust or oxidation off of a car battery.
Yeah.
Coca-Cola, the shit people be drinking.
That's what I'm
drink
saying.
pop,
You
though.
gotta gird yourself on the
Yeah.
inside. If you ain't strong enough to handle it, that's natural selection,
You ever been
Now I've had a Carl's
and you
Jr.
get
before. I'm not gonna
McDonald's?
lie. I
It's
fucked
gonna
with that
fight
before
baby.
twice.
Fight back.
So we just talked about you, Alicia, being a food blogger. Fatima, you're a stand-up comedian. I've done much shows. You're also an actor.
Yeah.
You know, you're in the Peacock show, killing it.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
with the homies Craig Robinson and Real Battle.
Yeah.
So shouts out to you. How long you been doing stand-up though?
I reached my 10-year last year.
Last year, 10 years.
Oh shit! All right.
And coming up, you're gonna be a part of the Netflix It's a Joke Fest.
Excited.
Yeah, congratulations on that.
Thank you.
So tell me some of the things, like some of the highlights you've had thus far in your stand-up career, outside of getting ready to do Netflix.
Highlight. I would say when I shot my own special, that was a highlight for me because I was able to be in control. And then it was at a time where I didn't really think that I could do it. It was like during the pandemic. So I shot it like when everybody was not allowed to go outside. And so that part I think was a big.
How did you do that? With people in person, socially distanced, or did you? Because I know, shout out to the homie Nate Jackson. He did a virtual one.
He did.
Yeah.
I remember he did one because like had like 600 some people on Zoom watching in while he did it. So like, how did you do yours?
We had everybody test, and everybody had to bring their negative test to the show. And it was like social distance basically, and then we had everybody like wear their mask while they were sitting down, but then they could take it off for the show. And it was outside.
Okay.
So it wasn't indoors, and we basically had a porta potty for outside, and then we made a documentary about what life was like as a comic during that time. And
Has it been released?
Comedy Dynamics took it.
Okay.
And it's on like Apple TV and like
Nice.
Amazon.
I didn't know.
Right.
I had no idea about it. So
Yeah,
congratulations.
thank
to that.
you. And so it was cool, and I did it with my family, so that was fun for me too. My brother
Nice.
is a producer, so he did all of my
any questions?
Point
sound.
at me.
And,
Oh.
yeah,
You
so it was
got
fun.
questions and shit.
No, it was fun. That was my accomplishment.
No, you got it.
It's on Amazon.
You doing good.
It's on Amazon too. Yeah.
Oh, so you across the board. People can definitely find it.
You can, it's
buy
called
that.
Nice to Meet Me.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
And then they ripped it and made an album on Sirius Radio, and it does very well there. So that was a big accomplishment for me.
Yeah.
I love it. How long is the special?
I only did 30 minutes. So,
Okay.
yeah.
All right.
So let me ask you this question because I figured that's a good question to ask. You did 30. Was that by choice, or were you like, nah, I should do longer, but maybe 30 is the sweet spot or whatnot? Because I always talk to you about that too. What's the sweet spot now for stand-up comedy specials? Because we all used to think coming up in this game, it was an hour.
Well, I mean, special is an interesting thing anyway at this point in comedy
Yes.
because people forget, like, back in the day, like, Eddie Murphy Delirious was was literally an HBO special.
Right,
Yes.
Right? People weren't really just putting out hours of stand-up out there like that. And then Raw was a movie that you had to go to theaters
Right.
to
I
watch.
remember that.
You know what I mean?
Time.
Same thing with Live at the Sunset Strip, et cetera, et cetera. Now it's like people putting up 15 minutes on YouTube talking about it's a special. It's just like, what the fuck are we doing? Like,
I always felt like, and this is one of the things I even feel like with my own, in order to make a special, it's got to be a want for it, a demand.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's the thing in comedy now. Like, it's way too many people. Yo, I'm gonna record a special. Who asking for it?
Right.
yeah, just because you got an hour of material don't mean it's time to burn it. You know what I mean?
I think for me, when I did it, it was just the reason. It was because I made the choice of being like, oh, this is I felt like, because you make the choice of which
of course,
is for
Yeah.
you, but I felt like I was making a little bit of noise, and we had to sit down. And I was like, in order for me to continue to be the brand of Fatima Talia, I have to create that for myself.
And build momentum.
Build momentum. And then I was like, there wasn't at the time, I didn't see like other Black women that were putting out content in the way that I was doing it from the things I was doing online. So that's what actually helped me, really. I was doing my own little sketches and stuff online. So that was my fans that came to see that
Dope.
special. Because even at that time, nobody was outside. So how was I going to get people to even come?
Yeah.
So just like my fans were watching us prepare it and how we were doing it. I was letting them in on all of that kind of stuff. So that's what got Comedy Dynamics to pay attention to it, really.
Oh, that's
So-
dope.
I also feel like we're kind of in a space where people have to promote their own stuff.
Right.
before
That was my
studios start
choice.
paying
Yeah.
attention.
Yeah.
So,
100%.
to your point, like you used to be able to go to the theater to get like to watch a live show. What is it called? A special.
A special.
Yeah.
You used to be able to go to the
Special.
studio or to the movie theater to watch a special, but studios are not backing people unless they have a significant social media presence.
Following
Of course,
or
of
presence.
course.
Yeah.
And so I think a lot of times what people are doing is saying for themselves, well, there's not really a calling for this, but I'm going to create it anyway and see if I can make
You
it.
got your Drewskis. You got all these
Yeah,
people
exactly.
that you know they
I
come
mean,
out
yeah,
of-
you got the. Yeah, I agree.
You gotta
Yeah.
build. You gotta build it, and they'll come, kind of thing.
Exactly.
And I felt like that's what happened for
Yeah.
me because I felt like I was doing well in LA as a stand-up, but it was like I wasn't getting up as much as I in bigger platforms that I felt like I could have been getting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think doing the special, more people saw me, and I was like getting on like bigger shows, and that's when I like passed at the Improv. So I like created a lane. I feel like for myself,
Yeah.
You have to,
to
do
be
that now.
seen.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, people don't want to take a risk now.
They don't want
Yeah.
to. That's
You know
why we
what I
don't
mean?
have
And that's why I only did
rom-coms.
30 too, because I was like, you know,
Yeah.
I'm not like doing comedy 10 years. I got a decent following. I have a story to tell, but I'm not gonna like do an hour of that when I'm not ready for that. So I feel like you have a choice too.
Yeah.
You could be like whatever I want to do, but then now you're seeing all these platforms. Like you got Jam in the Van, you got Don't Tell. All these people are like beasting over hour specials though with 15 minutes because of the way the time is moving.
Yeah.
Like kids don't got time. No
don't.
kid is
Yeah,
watching
yeah,
an
yeah.
hour
Attention
special.
span is
That's- and that's
1
why-
minute
They not.
and 30 seconds.
And that's
They
what I think,
like,
that's
bro,
what I,
This is the TikTok
yeah,
generation.
'cause that's what I
Yes.
think about. Like now,
They
the
are
average person
goldfish.
is like when Earthquake dropped his.
Right.
Quake dropped 37, 38 minutes.
Something like that.
Yo, and it was like the perfect sweet spot
Yeah.
because it was Quake, who's a legend in the game. Everybody knew it. We've been waiting to see him have a special.
Right.
He drops it, and you like, wait, that's it? I want more.
Yeah.
How can I see more now? And
Yeah,
I've
yeah.
always felt it should be that thing, leave them wanting more
Yeah.
and shit like that.
'Cause
Yeah.
even Netflix, I know for a fact, they tell certain comics like, put your closers first.
Yeah.
And when you record your special, because ain't nobody gonna be watching it past
Past, yeah.
a certain amount of time. And then, I mean, yeah, I don't know how. I mean, there's no fighting the attention span. Deficit
No,
at
not
this
at all.
point. You just gotta
Yeah.
roll with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had bad ADHD. I can't keep up with me.
Who you telling? I got
Yeah,
three.
like-
I got y'all, him, my phone, this.
I'm about to say this
everything.
nigga doing a lot. As
And let me talk. Hey,
You feel
multitask.
so good when you multitask than when you have
Multitask.
ADHD.
All right, let's get into it, man. We were so here's one of the things. A lot of people in the chat been asking us to talk about this. We were gonna talk about it anyway. Want to know y'all thoughts on it? It has been rumored. I have to say rumored,
alleged.
alleged,
Oh Lord.
that Meek Mill was getting his guts
Oh
beasted
no.
out.
Well, wait, hold on.
I don't know if that. I mean,
Who said it that way?
And they said it was
they
Meek.
said
They said it was
guts
Meek.
was getting busted out.
They say it was Meek. They
No,
said-
I know that,
I
but
said the internet.
but why? Who phrased it? Getting his guts beat out. I feel like you just added
Did you read it that way?
No, I just added that.
Yeah, what the hell?
Okay, was it? I should have added
That was unnecessary. That's like when Will Smith assisted like Dwayne Martin was destroying. It was like we didn't need all that. You could have just said they was fucking.
Okay, sorry. Let me.
There's
shall we take that?
salacious
Shall we take-
framing.
Yeah, for real.
The way
That's
you
why I said. That's
painted
why I
the
started
picture.
with alleged. Okay, shall I take it back from the top?
Allegedly.
Yeah. Back,
Okay.
Come on. God damn it.
It is rumored
Yeah. Yeah.
that rapper Meek Mill
Yeah.
may have been having relations.
There you go.
With one Sean P. Diddy Combs.
There you go.
What do you all think about that?
I think that he did it.
Oh shit. We just gonna get right to the. We just not going. We're not gonna try this out in public.
He
Public
was all on
opinion at all.
He was on Twitter like, stop, no.
That's what and that was
not
the thing.
me. It's not me.
Meek, I have never seen a man go so
Right.
hard on Twitter to try
But
to prove
I
he
also
is-
just feel like, is that not consistent with like trying to distance yourself from homosexuality because of the homophobia that exists?
You think that he's doing that?
I mean,
And
even if he did
where-
or if he didn't do it, I think the response is so like big because homophobia is so prevalent.
Especially in
True.
black and brown.
Especially in the
we
black
don't,
community.
Sure.
We
Yeah.
don't have any open, like,
So,
we have
okay,
more
he freaked out.
bisexual women rappers. We don't really have any open gay. The
That's
closest
I
Open,
mean, they're
open is the
saucy.
key.
yeah, we don't have any open.
Saucy Santana is an open gay rapper.
But what is Saucy? Look at
Oh
Saucy Santana.
yeah.
Yeah, he
What
makes
you mean
hits.
about him? He makes hits.
He does.
He got
But is Saucy Santana considered a star in a sense? I think.
you got Little Nas X.
That's
but that's
Yeah.
not. Is Nas considered a rapper
Yeah.
Yeah.
or pop?
A little bit
I mean,
of
both.
both.
Yeah, pop rap.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and everything Lil Nas puts out is a bop. He just put out a new song, and I was
Yeah.
like, damn, this.
Bro, we know you love. At this point, you listen to Nas. Like, hey, bro, we know you love dick.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
we
Yeah,
get it.
he's like, listen,
I have a thesis.
Yeah.
and I'm going to.
every video.
But also, that is consistent with what male rappers rap about.
Yeah.
He raps about loving dick.
This is true.
Straight male rappers rap about
The
loving pussy.
funniest
Yeah.
thing about
It's
Lil
the
Nas
context
X
of
is
rap.
when it came out officially that he was gay, and he was like, "Y'all ain't realizing when I was dressed like a fucking cowboy."
That's the part that fuck everybody. When he said,
Are you bitches dumb?
when he broke down what Old Town Road was, I was like, oh,
Yeah.
nigga, I got none of that.
Yeah, yeah.
I think
Oh,
said,
yeah.
I put a fucking rainbow in the album cover. Like, pay attention. I was like, oh, okay.
Oh yeah, Tyler,
That
the creator,
tracks.
has been like, he's bisexual, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Yeah,
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 yeah.
Ty-
He did say
Tyler's
Tyler.
okay.
You
So
forgot
Tyler's
about
one
Tyler. I'm a
we
big
forget
fan of
about
Tyler.
So
Perry.
I just don't think about Tyler's sexuality in a sense like that. Tyler, I just listen to like Tyler make dope albums.
Right.
Yeah.
There's certain artists you hear, whether male or female, you hear about their sexuality consistently.
Right.
Which is nothing wrong with that.
Right. But that's the issue with the Meek Mill thing, because if I was like, Jay, did you eat my sandwich, nigga? You're like, no, nigga, I didn't eat that sandwich. I swear to God.
Right,
I
you
had
like,
3 sandwiches
yo,
before I
I was
got
seeing
here.
him eat sandwiches.
I'd be like, nigga, what did you do to my sandwich?
But it goes back to just being,
down.
it goes back to the shame, right?
No, I'm just-
Damn.
Nope, you niggas ain't finna shame me.
Yeah,
That shit goes back to the shame
Yeah.
of being gay in rap.
But that's what
Yeah.
I'm saying.
That's what it is.
Sure, but even if, I mean, you know, we roast each other as
Yeah.
friends and this all about all kind of things, and you just be like, all right, nigga, fine. Or you say something funny back, you know what I mean? But when you turn the fuck up
He
with
was on
somebody
Twitter
like,
for hours.
Oh yeah, he went on a 24
flipped
hour.
out.
He went-
37 day.
Bro, did you pull him up?
I got a few here.
He lost it. He
Yeah,
wasn't.
like, every black
he hit triggered.
Here's a tweet from Meek Mill. Every black blog site enhanced that post to make me seem gay. I changed laws for people. I donate millions. So see, now he going off topic.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
talking
ain't got
about
nothing to
this
do with
shit.
something, bro.
They had this designed to destroy the image of black leaders. It can't work with me though. You got to really kill me, and I still will get bigger after death. Not martyrdom, nigga.
What?
Yeah, martyr. He'd be a martyr.
And then the follow-up tweet, when I got a girl around me, I'm fucking her twice a day. LOL.
see,
Ask some of your favorites. Pussy don't control me, but it's like a high. One love to gay people, but that's juicy pussy. Do it for me.
Oh, God.
I done ran red lights to get that feeling. Y'all weird on here. We're weird.
We're weird.
That's a lot.
It's quite a lot.
Well, where is he at typing all this?
You know what I'm saying?
What is
in the
They got a
bathroom on
red
the
light.
toilet.
Currently at a red
Like,
light.
you in the gym?
Red light.
These niggas are
rapper-
get away with
See me
this.
in the
The
bathroom?
rapper doth protest much.
Right.
You know?
Like,
Coming out the studio. Hold on, let me talk.
hold on.
Yeah.
Who
Hold
you
that
talking
track
to?
real quick. These niggas.
It sounds like the 40-year-old virgin when he describing sex and he's never had it before.
Yeah.
It was
So, you know, it's
a
hard
breast
like
like
sand.
hard
It's
sand. And they're
sand.
like, nigga, have you?
Yeah.
And then- yeah.
That, it made him look guilty. That's
It just
all.
feels odd.
It looked guilty.
I'm not saying he did or did not. Maybe, you know.
I'll say this. I said this last night at the show I had
You
at the
know.
Improv. When you hear about allegations from different people, you might hear people try to defend them. Some people try to defend Meek Mill and this, that, and the third, right?
Yeah.
People try to defend R. Kelly, unfortunately. People try to defend Bill Cosby. I'll use all these
Why
people.
the fuck they
But all the videos come out, and then we be like, oh, wow.
However, again,
Didn't they
with
show
Diddy-
Meek Mill wearing a bodysuit?
Yeah,
little
showed this
snap
nigga
in
with
the
a
middle
body.
joint?
Yeah, this nigga in the pool, in the busted open position in the
He
pool
was
with
lit.
Diddy.
They showed pictures.
They had one where they was matching
It was
outfits,
his
right?
matching outfits. Call the nigga.
His shoulder was like kind of giving like, yes, bitch.
Yeah, bitch.
And I was like, I don't know. Like, and I was like, oh.
But here's the thing: when it comes to Diddy, everybody like, yeah, he did that shit.
Diddy definitely did it.
Well,
Diddy, before everybody like, Diddy fucking.
Diddy did it.
No,
He definitely
no
did.
one's defended this man, as we've talked about in the show.
Nobody.
Not a
Not a
single
artist
person has been like,
hasn't come out.
not Puffy, and everyone's been like,
Puffy?
shit.
Yeah, like, yeah. Puppy,
People came out when Cassie came out. Remember how people came out like, "We're with you, girl."
Yeah.
with you, Cassie.
They were like, God
He
bless
settled
her.
that
We're praying
shit
for you.
that weekend.
That's right. That's right.
The lawsuit got filed on like a Friday. And by Monday, the shit was settled.
He was like, no.
Yeah.
Because
Then he was like, hey,
What you
And then there's another lawsuit.
it's,
Yeah,
I
he
heard.
got a bunch
What
of
is it
them.
for?
He got a bunch
A
of so.
producer is suing
wow.
for
The
sexual assault,
dude
coercion.
producer
Yeah.
is like, yo,
yeah.
I got all. He say I got all this, and this is what brought up the Meek Mill thing because in his deposition, supposedly Meek Mill is involved, Usher's involved.
We know that Usher be wearing skates. All of
Wait, relax, nigga. He from Atlanta. Niggas in Atlanta skate.
Hey, this nigga went to see Usher 8 times.
Yeah, wait, everybody relax, all right?
I just really feel like not too much on Usher.
I love
Because
Usher, but we
been in
know
the
he did
industry
it.
since 14, and it makes me wonder what he was experiencing as a child because he
lived with Diddy
for this whole
He
fucking
lived with
time.
Diddy for a little bit. Well, then they asked him on the radio, would you let your son go to Diddy camp or whatever? He was like, nah. Like, it was like a real visceral reaction.
So not too much on Usher.
Yo, chill out for a second.
Well, that was with the skates, like niggas.
Well, I'm just saying,
skate.
like, I just picture him with no shirt on at Diddy's
I spent
house.
time in Atlanta.
skating
Niggas
around.
skating in Atlanta. Everybody relax.
That skate rink they used to go to in
I mean, they also.
ATL. What was it called?
Hey,
I don't know.
Don't get sassy with shit.
And then the Usher skate with his hands on his hips.
I don't know. It's not looking good for Diddy though.
It's not
Not
looking
looking
great.
good.
And I'm
He
just
about-
ready for them to like go ahead and Harvey Weinstein him and get his ass in jail.
I was
the
just
point.
saying,
Not
like,
looking
he
good.
might do that, the Russell Simmons move and move to
He gonna
fucking
move to
Bali
Bali.
and just be like,
But here's the thing
chilling.
with Diddy, though. The thing is, it's not been a criminal.
Is it not?
It hasn't. No, it's
No.
all civil at this
It's all
Yeah, yeah,
civil.
they want that
so
money.
that's why everybody keep being like, "Oh, Diddy going to jail." I'm like, I don't think y'all understand the difference between a criminal
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
complaint and a
So,
civil complaint.
I think
Right.
didn't Harvey Weinstein start as a civil complaint?
but Harvey Weinstein, some of his, yes.
It started as a civil complaint, and then it
because I know they
kind of-
changed the
ballooned.
laws
It-
out
Bill
here.
Cosby's
snowballed.
also started
Yeah.
as a civil complaint, if I'm not mistaken.
But that's that because he had been brought up on criminal charges. It reopened it
It
because of
reopened
the
the
civil
charges,
shit.
right?
Yeah.
So there was
Yeah.
already a criminal case.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Diddy's has all just been civil. So it's like because most of it's in New York, and I think the statute of limitations, the thing in New York, they just changed it here in California, where there are no more statute of limitations for
Great.
assault like that.
I love that.
What?
So yeah, they
That's
changed.
California keeps changing. We
That's
keep getting
how
more
I
and
think
more.
they were able to get Danny Masterson and other people
Yeah.
because they've changed the law. Where
But they really shouldn't. You shouldn't. If there's no statute of limitations on murder, and that's something that
This is
cannot
very
be
true.
undone. Sexual assault should not have a statute of limitations because it's something that you just never get over. Like
Right.
as a victim of something like
Yeah.
that, you literally are that
Ruining
stays
that
with you
person's
for
life.
your
Yeah.
entire fucking life. So these motherfuckers need to go to jail.
Yo, because like everybody like, oh, Cassie got paid. I'm like, she's probably
That bitch been suffering
The
for a
things
long
that
ass
came
time.
out-
right. She got her. She's been suffering for years.
Yeah.
talk about
Yeah.
demons.
She
Like
Yeah,
she's
that's-
been suffering for a long
and
time.
it's crazy.
She deserves.
It's crazy too because I think she got 30 mil.
Yeah, that's a lot of money.
Something odd mil. She got that, and then I think a part of her agreement is now she's under an indie. She can't say anything about it.
Oh Lord, that's scary.
We
know Diddy did it.
That's
The thing is, we saw the lawsuit. You
I
read
mean, we
the
saw-
lawsuit.
No,
and
we
Remember
read
the
all
interview
that.
he did on Drink Champs?
Who did he? Oh, when he was talking
The
about
Drink
why y'all
Champs.
don't hang out with me
Right.
too.
No, when he was looking at Fabulous and
Yeah.
everybody at the table was scared as shit.
He's like, why
He's
don't you
like, why don't
hang
you come
out,
over
hang
here,
out
daddy?
with me?
Everybody was like, oh no.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
calling everybody daddy.
It's
First of all, that's the wildest shit ever.
It was the most awkward shit. You
The
weren't
niggas
even
catchphrase
there.
is take that, take that. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? What we gonna?
I like
he
it
was,
when you talk to me like that,
yeah, he
daddy.
was telling us all. He was telling us all the time.
That's what I was like. Oh, he did.
I thought he
it.
told
'Cause
you he
everybody
won't
at the
stop.
table was like,
Why you pointing at me?
I'm not you specific. I'm just saying.
Fab looked at like he was nervous. Like he was
Yeah.
like, he gonna try to get me again.
That's right.
Again.
No, I think Fab has always kept a healthy distance.
Everybody at the
My
table was like, oh
understanding.
no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of Oh No's, Love is Blind season 6. The finale, right? Oh No's, it was the weddings.
This where I'm gonna check out for a little.
All right,
bit.
You know what I did?
No, I don't watch. I haven't watched No Love Is Blind.
Oh my God.
But I keep hearing everybody talk about it like incessantly. It's really that good.
It's good.
Because again, the premise of the story, the premise of the show,
Yeah.
is you're supposed to, you're in these pods,
Yeah.
Right.
and it's the only thing you meet is someone's personality, which is what you're
understand.
supposed to be attracted to in the first place, right?
Right.
But honestly, if they opened that door and the
No.
person was white, not gonna be able to do it. I'm so
yeah,
sorry.
it's that.
So there was Chelsea is mega toxic. Yo, she should.
Yo.
We'll get to that.
Man.
5. So everybody had the little moments. Will you marry me? Blah blah blah. Yes. Then they do their little honeymoon. They go to a little port. Where was they? Dominican Republic, I think.
Yeah.
They went there. They had a little week together. It was so cute, and lovely. And then they moved it to this little bullshit apartment. And people was like, I don't know if I want to stay with you no more. They didn't dwindle down to out of like 5 people. I think they got proposed, engaged. Only 2 couples were supposed to make it to the altar.
Yeah.
So this is basically instant messenger, fucking AIM 95 on
being
TV.
messy as hell because they know
It's
this
like a
shit don't work. But they
Tinder
said
wedding.
this is good TV.
So beside the white factor for you, could love be blind for you? Or you?
Thank you.
Or
Thank
you?
No.
Hell no. Are you
Okay.
kidding me?
I think it is
Foremost,
really.
I couldn't mentally, if I was on a show like that, I couldn't mentally take it serious.
No.
Like
No.
immediately I'm in a booth just I'm
Yeah.
spitting game to every dude that come in. Like,
Yeah,
I'm about
we
to make
rinsing
him
everybody.
Like,
Just
I'm
cut.
trying to pull the whole show.
Pull a note
There's
side.
no
All right,
fucking
so
way.
You fucks
I
with
can't.
you fucks with this. Okay,
Right.
cool.
Right.
You don't fuck.
We
she
in
don't
the
fuck
pool,
with
and
me.
you say you conservative, I'm leaving. Like,
No, I'm
I
not
knew
here like,
Matthew
okay,
was
me
leaving.
too.
Yeah,
Okay,
no.
I'm
okay,
selling up to
okay, my nigga, make America great again. Okay,
Like, it's just
just
no
trying to
way.
get
I
picked.
can't.
yeah, I'm trying to get your.
I'm trying to go to Dominican
I'm trying to go to DR, baby.
Because remember last season?
Yeah.
So last season there was this dude named Zach, and I can't remember the girl he was originally with.
Oh, Zach. And she was
I don't
such a
remember.
troll.
Yeah, so he was with
my
a Ru- I
God.
think she was Russian, if I'm not mistaken.
I don't know.
So when she opened the door, when they opened the
She
door,
was like, oh, this is.
she
not
had a
gonna
look. She was like,
work.
"Oh shit!" She was looking. She was like, "Fuck, this ain't what." He tried to hug and kiss her. She gave him the whole, "Hey, baby, in Jesus' name." Yeah, that nigga the into Father's name. Told dude he looked like a cartoon character.
No.
Yes, she did.
She was very rude.
She was hella rude.
And I also don't think she actually wanted him. I think she wanted to go on vacation.
That's
Like,
a lot.
yeah.
You like, yo, if I can get
That's
through.
what on this season Clay was on.
First of all, this
was
black-
like, I'm getting ready to
There
get
was a black
the whole
couple that for
experience.
some reason people thought was gonna be this thing. Here,
No.
it was Clay.
I knew.
Some
I want to
people
just
knew.
set the
know.
record straight
We
that
did not
I
think
knew
this.
from the beginning that this
Yeah.
was going nowhere fast.
Hey,
It was
listen.
going nowhere fast.
Do
He
any-
said, I base everything off looks.
Do any of these relationships flourish
There's like
into
four
like
couples, 4 or 5
4.
out of 6 seasons that have made it
6
and are
seasons?
still married. Yeah.
4?
Yeah.
All right, that's all you need to
I
know.
just think it basically says that Americans are mentally ill.
I mean, look,
That's
you
it, yeah.
So when
and
you
we
got-
need help. I
But
don't
when you
know.
think about, you got Love Is Blind, right? There's
That's-
one of that,
shit
and then
is
people
wild.
just going to the vacations. Then you get the Bachelor and the Bachelorette.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So and now you got the Golden Bachelor and Golden Bachelorette. Like,
I just couldn't do this.
People are looking for love, all right?
I think it's just a
It
giant
ain't no
ratings boost for every
way.
fucking body.
People love it. But I don't know. I couldn't do no shit like that. It looked boring as hell, too. You got to, like,
You just gotta
talk to them
sit
in a
and talk to
pod
them.
and, like...
They said some people have said it's a nightmare, bro. Like
It
there was
seemed
a
like
lawsuit because it was like you in the
yeah.
cold, you ain't got no phones, no shit. So
Yeah.
you gotta schedule times, all this shit, everything. Cool.
Like, no.
It's just not for me.
It's just...
There's no way that I would ever do anything like that because I really don't.
I mean, I'm
believe
going
that
on the
love is
trips.
blind.
I'm going to do it for the fun. I'm going.
But I don't believe love is
I'm
blind
going.
though. Like I really do feel like you have to have a physical
Yeah,
connection
100%.
to your
Absolutely.
partner.
What?
And I think that people who say that you don't have to be physically attracted are
mentally
in
ill.
miserable ass relationships.
Absolutely.
Because there comes
Or
a
they don't
point
love themselves.
and you don't love yourself. And you don't think you're physically attracted.
I tried
But you
to,
get to a point in a relationship where you be looking at a nigga like, I fucking hate you.
I mean, that
But
happens.
you fine as hell, so let me
Hilarious.
stick it out, right?
Yep.
But
That
if I
has to
gotta look at an ugly motherfucker,
have you ever tried
Is
to
he rich?
push past
not rich enough.
physicalities
No.
Not rich enough.
to
No.
no?
I'm going to go ahead and get
No.
these coins. Yeah, I'm going to keep
You
the gangster.
Can't do it.
One time in college, I tried to push past. I was very idealistic in college. I was very militant. I was very, super pro-black, all these things. And
Like I hate to
we
say
was
it was
having
in
a
the
very
past.
late night conversation.
I love this like, late night conversation.
As one did in college, y'all, niggas was smoking weed, talking shit, you go up late. And my friends, we were talking about this very topic. And I went into a whole mode for some reason of like, y'all niggas is so fucking superficial and blah, blah, blah.
Right.
If you really feeling somebody, you could fall in love with their personality, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, I feel
I
like-
tested this out.
No.
Nothing doing.
I mean, maybe I haven't gone so
Nothing
deep into the
doing.
dark.
I guess I don't think I can get there.
I guess if he was like,
I couldn't get there.
an old man in
I
a
definitely couldn't
wheelchair.
get there.
I don't know. I never say never. What if I get poor?
Yeah.
Speaking of people that ain't poor, Jake Paul and Mike Tyson.
Oh, damn, nigga,
man.
Netflix, nigga.
Low key, I think they gonna make a lot of money.
God
They're gonna make
damn.
a
What
hella
Mike making
money.
like $20 million for the fight?
They gonna make a lot of
But
money.
Mike still is a beast.
He's also not
That's
stable.
the part I keep trying to tell motherfuckers. People be like, "Yo, Jake Paul's so much younger."
Jake
Mike
Paul is
Tyson,
not a
Mike Tyson,
fucking
57. I'm like, have y'all not
boxer.
seen these videos of Mike Tyson
is
training?
still-
Oh yeah, he's a fucking animal. Like of any age, he's a goddamn animal.
But
And he-
in like marketing, everybody in the world would love to see Jake Paul get knocked out. So we're all gonna
100%.
buy.
that's the whole thing.
We're all gonna
That's
I'm
the
not
whole
gonna
thing.
buy
But here's the thing, what are we
But
buying?
I'm gonna
You're
read
not
it live
buying
on
anything.
Twitter.
I'm gonna watch it.
It's not buying it because it's Netflix.
I'm literally gonna
Oh,
buy
okay.
it.
So I think the thing with that is too is like everybody's always said Jake Paul only fought retired MMA fighters and old ass boxers past their prime.
The one dude that was arguably a real boxer, Fury. He got his ass beat.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
didn't see that. I
Yeah,
didn't
the
see
only
that.
time he
it.
really fought.
That's his only
I don't really
loss.
be paying
He's
attention to
9-1.
Jake
He's
Paul.
only when he fought a real boxer.
Right,
Yeah.
and
It
this
didn't
is
go
Mike,
well, right?
motherfucking Tyson. You know what I mean?
This is gonna be. This is.
We
gonna be
watched
great.
Tyson
This is
try
gonna be
not to
great.
kill Roy Jones several times.
Several
You know?
Oh my god.
We watched Mike Tyson try not to kill people in regular days.
yeah.
There's no way I would sign up for this.
I'm gonna watch
It's
it.
not smart.
It's gonna be.
I just would
He's
never do
willing
it.
to get knocked out for the coins.
Yes, he said, I'm gonna get
We
this
in the
check.
same boat.
There
I'm
you go.
about to
There you
get
go.
this check,
All right.
baby.
All right, dude, would you jump in the ring for 20 mil with Mike Tyson?
For how long?
Yeah. Good question.
Yeah, no, we need qualifiers. I can't just be
Getting my ass beat for a long time.
Look, the thing is, if I can jump in the ring and jog around it, and he don't get to touch me,
All right, we need.
He got closing speed, though.
So
does.
the network, the sponsors tell you, look, we want you to fight Tyson. We know you might not. More than likely, you ain't gonna win.
might
shit.
not live.
More
is the
than
problem.
likely.
More than likely.
You get hit by Tyson, you might
Yeah,
go
that's
down
right.
with a long night.
You Martin Lawrence in the bleachers.
Hey, my nigga, sometimes your Jesus may be on your side, but
I do feel like I could outsmart this nigga.
it's a lot of smart
I don't
Mike
even think I
Tyson.
could do that. I
You know
don't
what I
even know
mean?
if I
But you
can
gotta
run.
last 3 rounds.
Three
Ain't no way.
rounds.
I can't even run that long.
Does Tyson? Producer, yo asked a question. Does Tyson have a number to get paid to take a fall though?
Ooh.
Ooh.
Could be.
I thought about that too.
Could be.
I
So
thought
I
about
wonder
that
what are his
too.
finances like? Because remember at one point he was
Flat
not
fucking
doing well.
broke.
Yeah, he was broke.
Oh,
He good
we
now.
didn't know.
though.
Oh,
He good
He
now.
was
though.
broke. Yeah.
Why?
No,
he
he's
don't have Mike
stupid as
Tyson. Yeah,
fuck.
you're right. He ain't got Mike Tyson.
He's good though. He got his weed line. He got his podcast.
I didn't
He
know he
made
was
money
poor.
off the Roy Jones
Yeah,
fight.
he got
Tyson
he
good.
lost all his money at one point.
At
He
one
lost
point,
it, but he brought it. He got
good.
it back.
Yeah.
He somewhat reinvented himself.
Okay.
He became funny Mike Tyson.
Right.
Yeah.
Like he went from being I eat
is
your
funny,
babies
yeah.
to you know what, that was stupid me saying eating
Yeah.
babies.
He
Why would
told
I
a
tell somebody
man,
that?
"I'll fuck you till you love me." That was
Which
the
is-
craziest
Yes, he
shit
did a
any
press
humans ever
conference
said to
with
anybody
Mike-
else.
Yeah, Mike Tyson told you, "I'll fuck you till you love me." I'd have quit the fight right
Yeah,
there.
it was
talking
like,
about?
It was like, all right, well,
I'd have been so scared.
This
I'd
fight's
been
off.
scared out of my mind.
Hey, brother, hey, listen, you go there.
Yeah.
Be blessed in your future.
I don't even
endeavors.
have no white flag.
That
But let me
is-
tell you something.
Let me tell you something, goddamn.
I can't make it that day.
Yeah.
What happened? My brother's sight is flared up.
They
Yeah,
gonna make a lot of money though. They gonna
Yeah, yeah.
that's gonna sell out.
But fuck you.
Till you love me. Like, yo, all
Dang, a
right.
lot's going on outside, huh? Mike Tyson, Jake Paul.
Absolutely.
But look, okay, so they tell you gotta last 3. We need good
3
TV.
rounds?
Yeah.
3. Now, the rounds
Could've
are
last
3 minutes.
3 minutes. Okay, well,
So
I can
3
do
minutes?
one round.
3 3-minute rounds.
Shit, nigga, I'm
He gonna be
setting-
dragging me around.
It's gonna
I'm
be an
getting
episode of
bloody
Jackass. I'm gonna have booby traps. Nigga.
It's gonna be enough money for me to have professional medical care for the rest of my life.
Afterwards.
Because I'm gonna need it.
I'm around this bitch like a Benny Hill episode.
Bruh, yeah, I'm running in a circle. I got weed like leading him into the corner and
20
shit.
mils a lot though.
I'm pulling out all the stops to try to survive this shit.
Man, listen, look, they be like, yo, you gotta do 3 rounds. I'm like, can you tell Mike that?
You gotta do 3
Fuck
rounds.
telling me that. Can you tell
Once
Mike?
this nigga come at you with that head
Yeah,
movement
head
shit, and
bob
come at
shit.
you like, oh, nigga,
This
hell.
nigga
Yeah,
won't stop
yeah.
moving.
Yeah.
This gonna be some wild shit.
So today in Los Angeles, imagine if he bites Jake. Jake Paul will be
Hilarious.
selling gummies of his ear again. Like, cause didn't he sell gummies of like Evander's Holyfield's ear some shit for a while?
What?
Stupid.
They sold gummies of Evander Holyfield's ear.
That's
And it was like a crazy. Like,
I love what happens on this screen.
so much happens. I wish
yeah.
people could see it. So much. Yeah, Mike Tyson gummies.
Mike
That's
Tyson
Oh,
gonna
hilarious.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, that is the way to seize a moment and capitalize
To get
on
through
it.
some of Mike
Like,
bite.
Does
yeah.
Evander get some of that?
I don't think
That's
Mike bite.
fucked up, man.
Mike bite.
If your ear is the
my
ear in
God,
question
look
that
at
got bit
these.
and you don't get nothing off the...
Don't get no Mike bite. They come
That's
sour
fucked
apple,
up.
black eye berry, sour apple punch.
Jesus.
They're gummies. They're cannabis gummies.
Where were they selling these?
They're in Evander Holyfield. They did it together.
That's
It's
okay.
in-
All right.
edible.
I was about to say.
Yeah, it's edible for the holidays.
Oh my god.
Oh, I'm like, what?
I don't know, but I'm not gonna go.
Yeah, let's
too
not
far
go down
to
that road.
Not gonna go down
That doesn't
road.
lead to
Not gonna go
anything
down that
good.
road.
What? I don't know. I'm not out. I don't know. I've never heard of those. That's wow.
Yeah, like, dang.
Oh my god.
Please
Oh
get
my
some Mike
God.
Bites so we can
Some
sit there and
Mike
say
Bites.
hi. This episode is sponsored by Mike Bites, and we're gonna have Quiz. Please take a Mike Bite. Do an
They look
episode.
nasty.
I just feel like
They do look nasty.
They look nasty.
I don't want my fruit snacks shaped like
Shaped like
fucking
an ear.
ears.
A deformed ear.
Yeah, nigga, what the hell?
pork. Which I
They
guess
look like porridge. They are
Yeah,
ears.
we selling black man's ear as some sort of enticing snack.
it looks like rawhide or something.
That's
I don't know,
crazy
it
as
just
fuck,
doesn't
right?
look like
Yeah.
appetizing.
So listen, we started out. Why I'm still doing this? Mike
Why?
Tyson.
Yeah, what the hell?
When we started BBC Club,
Got stuck.
Let's start real quick.
He was like, snap out of it.
Yeah.
See, go back to yourself. When we started BBC
Ludicrous.
Club, y'all, one of the things we started doing was talking about movies and TV shows. That was one of the
We
things.
started that
We
way.
started that way. And I had to bring that back because the Oscars are tonight.
They
yeah.
are.
A lot of people, it's always weird with the Oscars because a lot of the movies that are like up for Best Picture are a lot of movies nobody fucking watch.
Yeah.
I mean, the
'Cause I don't
Oscars
know
in
what-
general. Who do people really give a fuck like
No,
that?
I don't think we do anymore.
I think
Yeah.
every year they lose viewers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think they're trying to find. So there's always been the rumor, the conspiracy theory,
What?
that the Chris Rock, Will Smith shit was set up to try to bring back viewers. That's a conspiracy theory.
I don't know, but
They said that?
I'm Team Will.
Really though?
Yeah, I like Will Smith a lot. Me too.
I think
Okay, this is interesting. This is a new
Yeah.
perspective.
All right, why you Team Will?
Yeah.
because I think that first of all, I love it. Y'all was like, what?
I'm like,
Yeah,
wait,
I'm Team Will.
because I mean, we in the
So, I think-
in the comedy world, very few people have been like,
Oh, I'm
Will,
Team Will,
yeah.
and I'm not in
Also-
the comedy world, so
Real quick, let me make sure I get this out before I forget. Rest in peace to the GOAT, Akira Toriyama, creator of
Absolutely.
Dragon Ball Z, man.
yeah.
Absolutely.
This is how dope his leg. Before we go back to Oscars, this is how dope this man's legacy was. The world mourned this man. More so, the Mexican cartels issued a ceasefire because the man passed.
I thought that was bullshit.
It is the realest.
And
shit.
then,
did they do
and then
that?
the real news was like, no.
There's a-
The Mexican cartels actually did
Put a
this
seat
shit.
because they've named their gangs and the cartels are named after Dragon Ball Z.
Is it really?
Yes.
So for a week they did a ceasefire, which is the wildest shit. It shows you how much of one person's reach can be in the fucking world.
I mean,
Yeah.
it was a great show.
The cartel still is.
That's the gateway to liking anime. I think.
Oh, absolutely,
Facts.
Yeah.
absolutely.
There is a nexus point where real niggas and like nerd niggas come together.
Come together.
And Dragon Ball Z is that
nerd
shit.
niggas are real niggas.
Yeah.
True, facts.
Yes,
I meant to
fuck
say
we are.
street niggas
Okay.
or hood
Yeah, because
niggas.
because
Not-
That's
not
where it
real.
was for
Yeah,
me.
yeah.
I started
We
thinking.
are authentically black out here.
yeah, damn right we are.
You know what I'm saying?
Shouts out to BlurCon. See y'all soon.
right.
Anyway, yeah, the man passed and was like, fuck. So like a lot of people like, oh, Dragon Ball Z, you wouldn't get niggas in the hallways acting this crazy if you never see a nigga go like this.
I know. The flying. That was like the.
Super Saiyan up boy.
We literally used to say that to each other. We're friends. You Dragon Ball.
Well, that's why you saw that nigga Stephen A. Smith exposed himself as not being down because he read.
Oh, okay.
He said he tried to say Vegeta and called him Vegeta, and the whole internet was like,
No.
"Nigga," now you know what I'm saying? You got to be
The anime
Perpetrating, dog.
community be real.
Real upset. They don't play no games.
no.
Well, we all know that man's name is Vegeta.
And everyone know that. That's every hood nigga's favorite character,
Yeah.
Vegeta.
Look, let me tell you something. Michael B. Jordan's Killmonger is based on Vegeta.
Vegeta.
He
Yeah.
wear the same fit.
He wears the same fit as Vegeta.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
Fuck out of here. Back to the Oscars.
Rest in peace, Toriyama.
Rest in peace, Toriyama, for
God
sure.
damn.
Man.
Does that mean someone else is about to take over the overall creative of Dragon Ball? Because Super's still happening.
I mean, look, Dragon Ball's been around for so fucking long.
Yeah.
I don't know exactly how they're gonna do it. I think they'll,
Get these damn holy
Ears.
ears off the screen, please.
It looks like little pork steaks.
They look nasty.
Which is double nasty to you
sugar.
because you don't even know
Yeah,
damn meat.
sugar.
Maybe salt flakes. I don't know.
who will continue? There you go. At the next
there
one. The
is.
next one. The next one down, Mark. Who will continue? There you go.
Oh, bam. Oh, someone is gonna do it.
So he released a comment expressing, Toriyama.
Who's Toyota Toro? That sounds like a fucking mid-size
So they don't know. It sounds
sedan.
like
A Toyota Toro.
for those on a budget. All right. It's highly unlikely that he would continue the series. So that's somebody who was said to be a successor. They don't know what's going to happen right now. So
Well, it just happened.
we'll find out eventually about that.
It makes too much money. They're going to keep it going. So.
They'll
Yeah,
figure out
I'm like, it's been
every
around
show
forever.
that makes money
Yeah.
and has this fan base that people want for it. They always
That's
find
like
a way to
acting
continue.
like Marvel was
Yeah.
going to stop when Stan Lee walked
Right,
away. You
it was
know what I
like,
mean?
no.
Like, no way.
They struggling right now though.
Is he still alive?
No, he's
Stan Lee?
hella dead.
No.
He hella dead.
Rest-
I saw him.
He hella did. He already did that,
hella-
but
Yeah.
but
And
Marvel
wait,
been
who's
struggling.
Marvel what been struggling?
Like they haven't really been putting things out. They've been canceling things. What's going on?
They getting
over
their
there?
shit together.
They're trying. They're in like a
I don't feel like they struggling though.
not
Thank
struggling
you.
money wise. I'm saying like putting good stuff out because Black Panther wasn't good.
The
The
second
last one
one?
wasn't. Yeah,
Because Wakanda Forever was an MCU movie where Black Panther was its own fucking movie. Now here go the nerd part of me.
Yeah, about to say,
you know this,
I-
right?
yeah, you
What
about
came
to
out that was
philosophize.
good,
So wait,
Guardians of the Galaxy 3 was good. The Marvels were good.
didn't watch it. Okay.
I didn't like that.
Don't do that.
I didn't watch
Black
it yet. I didn't
Panther?
watch it yet.
Don't do that.
Wait,
Don't
okay.
do that.
I just want to go
I
back
didn't think
because
that
you
one was
said
good.
Black Panther was an MCU movie, but
Wakanda Forever. The
Wakanda.
sequel was an MCU.
What he's trying to say is the first Black Panther movie was like kind of self-contained.
It was self-contained
The
by-
second one
we
was
know what it was
had to
about.
fit into all these different shits they
Everything
had going
else.
on, and that
Yes.
made the quality suffer.
but
Okay.
didn't the guy with the metal arm wasn't he?
He was at the very end of the first movie.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
was basically after the movie itself happens.
Okay.
You do that one little thing.
What's his name?
Winter
Bucky.
Soldier, Bucky.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just didn't like that they had the black people and the Mexicans beefing.
Yeah.
I mean, even though it was sort of meta of what be going on, and like the white people really controlling everything,
And
making the
making the shit
fucking
happen.
ethnic people fight. So I felt that a little bit, but the nigga Namor was the shit.
I always say people be like, Marvel's struggling, they're about to fall off, they're about to die. And I've had this discussion with somebody like
I
last
think
week.
they'll die.
Nigga.
But
Well, no, some people are like, yo, it's about to die. And I'm like, bro, you talking about a movie studio that's been
Marvel,
popping.
it ain't going nowhere.
It ain't been popping since 2008 because it had one or two
Yeah.
years that you don't think were at its peak.
Yeah.
But
was
also
that
people,
Iron Man?
Iron Man's 2008, yeah.
Okay.
but also people forget. Second phase of Marvel, where it was like Thor 2, Iron Man 2, that shit wasn't good either.
That shit
No,
wasn't
it wasn't.
good.
And
It
people
was
were
not.
kind of
Thor
like,
2 was really some.
yeah.
Yeah, right. It was like,
but X-Men too.
I actually
that's the whole
recently
thing.
rewatched
X-Men
all the
3,
X-Men.
Was it 3 or 2?
2 is probably one of the best, one of the top.
Two, I would
X2
argue,
is one
yeah.
of the top superhero
Yeah.
movies ever.
I would
Yeah,
argue
actually,
3 is the
just-
worst. Yep.
I rewatched X-Men like 2 weeks ago, and I just realized that Gandalf is Magneto.
Yeah.
I don't know
Yeah.
how.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That just dawned on you.
But he did something, and I was like, Gandalf?
That's hilarious.
I want to know, like, you had
hilarious.
that random ass moment. You're like, hey, hold on for a
Because
second.
I feel like this. What is his name?
Ian McKellen.
Okay, he has a very specific way that he speaks.
Absolutely.
And he said something
Sir.
as Magneto, and I was like, holy fucking shit, is it Gandalf?
Charles.
And then I was like, that's fucking Gandalf. Yeah, it was a
hilarious.
real like,
But like
aha moment.
Yeah, because X2, that Magneto and
That
all
was-
them,
that
that's
was
way
the
before the MCU was even a thing.
Yeah.
That was when they had.
I would argue you don't need even to watch X1.
No.
You can go right to
You go
X2
right
and
to-
you
you go right
good.
to
Yeah.
2 is
Okay, wait, are we talking about the first X-Men movies or the new ones with James McAvoy?
I'm talking about the first
The
one.
first one.
ones.
Okay.
The first one.
Yeah.
The new ones, I'm like,
I don't
Before Hugh
love
Jackman was
them.
even like cut up.
No.
This nigga had the most regular ass man body in the world. Now the nigga just
First Class is
the
decent.
first 20 minutes of
It was
First Class is
decent.
good.
It
Yeah,
was
First
decent.
Class is decent until they kill the black dude whose only power is he can adapt to everything.
Yeah.
That was the bullshit at First Class. It was like, what's your
But no, you give me Magneto, Nazi Hunter. That's a great movie.
That's
The
what
rest of the
I-
shit
So
was like,
that's what that originally was supposed to be.
Yeah.
Was supposed to be because I was like, yo, I'm not sure we want to see Schindler's List with mutants.
But I also feel like isn't the entire point of like X-Men to kind of take on the ideology of like white supremacy?
Civil rights and everything.
yeah, 100%.
Shouts out to all the hateful ass nerd. Yo, the fact racist
Yeah.
ass nerds really baffle me
Racist ass nerds.
because they be like,
Because you're missing the plot.
you're missing the whole plot.
You've lost the plot.
Oh yeah,
friend.
the people were tweeting like X-Men never was political.
No,
Like,
it's always
wasn't.
been
I know.
political.
what?
Or X-Men have gone woke. If you don't shut
It's
your
just
It was
whole
always
like-
that, wasn't it?
It's
It's
always been that.
that way.
Yeah.
They was like, oh, there was never like because Morph now is non-binary in the new X-Men '97 cartoon,
Yeah.
and people was like, oh, Morph, they done made Morph woke. You're like, what the fuck? Morph's whole thing was he could change into any gender he wanted.
Right. If anybody gonna be a
And
they.
anybody gonna be
Yeah,
non-binary.
It's gonna
People
You know what
don't.
I'm-
I just don't think people have critical thinking.
No, it's called
No.
you want to just say hot button keys, buzzwords and shit
Okay.
like that. Yeah, it's like so. Yeah,
They really be losing the plot. It's crazy.
I thought Wolverine was good too.
I loved Wolverine. The first Wolverine
Yeah.
and the second one was really good.
It was good.
I'm sorry. What?
Wait,
the
wait.
movie.
Wait,
No, I know what
did you
you
just
said.
say
I thought it
was
Wolverine
great.
Origins was a good
You
movie?
said Wolverine Origins was a good
Is that
movie?
the one with the little girl?
Yeah.
No,
that's Logan.
Logan.
Oh, okay, I'm
I was
sorry.
about
I
to
like
say,
Logan.
heart attack. I'm about to say, we gotta
bad.
scrap this whole
Sorry.
collaboration.
Sorry.
We can't fuck with this. No, I don't believe in none of this no more.
I love how y'all was a unity.
Little girl.
Turn all this shit off.
X-23. X-23, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, his daughter.
The daughter. That one was
That
dope.
shit was dope as
Oh,
fuck.
yeah, that shit was
Okay.
amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Logan.
That
But that was one before that, wasn't it?
It was called The
two
Wolverine.
before that, yeah.
Yeah, that was
No,
two before
that wasn't good. That wasn't
The
good.
Wolverine was good. Wolverine Origins is trash.
Okay, I don't know what that is.
I don't
I'm so
think I saw
sorry.
that.
No,
My
it's
bad.
all good. Because
Okay.
here's the thing about Logan. Logan
was
is a
like-
movie, I tell everybody, that was one movie that made every grown man in the world cry off one word. When she was
was it?
leaning over him and going, Daddy? Niggas just broke down in tears like, oh, it's
Because
over.
also he's
It was
like a
good.
staple character,
was
right?
really-
And we have watched him come back
He
from
been with us
everything,
for a
and
time,
this
yeah.
motherfucker was just really like, no, I think I gotta clock out.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right.
It's crazy too, because like we accepted a dude who does not look like Wolverine to be Wolverine. Because Wolverine is a short, stocky dude, right? And it was like Hugh Jackman gonna be Wolverine. Everybody was like, it's just
Nigga too
He
tall.
does it
he's too
well.
tall.
Yeah.
And then all of a
does it
sudden,
well.
after 2-3 movies, you was like, that's kind of my Wolverine.
I can do this.
It's a good
Yeah, I can do this. And then he left. You're like, please don't go. Please. And then you
I
find out
like
he coming
this
back in
character.
Deadpool and Wolverine. You're like, oh my God, this happened.
Yeah.
And then you get the pictures of him in the suit. You're like, oh Jesus, come on, Jesus, come through,
But see,
Jesus.
that's the point. Marvel hasn't been struggling financially. It's just the quality.
The quality.
They just were doing too much.
Too
they were
much.
just doing
Well,
way
they-
too much.
and they-
now they done cut a bunch of shit.
They've cut a lot
They've been
of
refocused. We good. I think we gonna be all right.
Look, we only got one Marvel movie coming out this year.
That's right.
Wolverine, Deadpool and Wolverine, which I've been fortunate enough to see the sizzle reel of that. That shit's gonna
Looks
be
cool.
Is it a
great.
team up or a battle?
It's a bit of both.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a little bit of
I'll say,
everything.
this is what I'll say. So we seen this trailer that dropped during the Super Bowl. You don't see Wolverine in the trailer, right? On purpose, because they want to wait to show him in the suit. We've seen it if you've seen all the pictures, whatever. However, I'll say this much: they fuck each other up in this movie.
So how'd you see it already?
I got people I know.
I was like, what?
I got people.
I was
They
like, I ain't
fuck
seen
each
this.
other up.
Yeah.
They beat the shit out of each other. And I'm like, that's what you want, though, out of Deadpool and Wolverine. So we only got
dope.
that. But then you got, as far as other comic book movies, you got Joker 2, who only incels asked for, because that fucking movie is weird.
I've not seen the first one.
You got Venom
Joker
3,
2, I haven't seen that
which, again, for some reason is happening. You got Kraven the Hunter, which no one gives a fuck about.
I can't believe they have the balls to put that out still.
Bro,
I can't believe they have the balls to put that
Madam
out.
Web, I
yeah.
heard so many bad reviews.
The actresses in it is shitting on the movie. That's crazy.
Yeah. I heard
Dakota
really
Johnson,
bad.
who was the lead.
Sydney Sweeney.
No, so Dakota Johnson was the best because during the press tour, she was like, we just had fun doing this and it's an interesting experience. That movie dropped and all the reviews came out. So let me tell you, I ain't never doing this shit again in my fucking life. I don't know what the fuck y'all thought. Because I don't know if y'all heard all the actresses, Sydney Sweeney, Dakota Johnson, all them, the only reason they signed on to that movie was because they thought it wasn't just a Marvel movie. They thought it was an MCU movie.
Oh, they thought they was about to Elizabeth Olsen it.
Yes.
Yeah.
They thought they were going to the real dance.
Right.
They didn't know they
That's unfortunate.
They didn't know they were getting sent to the Sadie Hawkins.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
They thought they was going to the real shit.
I'd have fired everyone on my team.
On my team.
All y'all niggas gotta go.
Immediately.
Yeah, because I remember seeing something that said Dakota said that she called Elizabeth to
Yes.
get clarity on how am I going to do this, and they had like a little chat. That makes more sense now because she really thought she was about to join the Avengers.
She thought she was going to be in the big dog game. And she was like, well, no,
Yeah.
you just going to Sony's.
WandaVision was the best experience of my life.
WandaVision is how a white woman can get away with anything. I think it's one of the
but
greatest.
don't they?
They do.
I mean, it's true. Wanda had a whole town hostage.
She did.
Made these motherfuckers live where she wanted
Where
them to
she
live.
went, I hated that show though.
And then-
I fucking loved WandaVision.
oh, I did too. I love the shit out
I
of Wanda.
loved it when she fucking got the deed to that house and went out there and screamed, and then all of that just kind of unfolded. She went out to the plot of the
Oh yeah, the plot of the land that Vision
I was
bought
like,
for her.
oh, this is gold. Elizabeth was in her bag, baby.
I stand by this statement with WandaVision. WandaVision is only the result of a woman losing her living vibrator. Now,
You motherfucker, you. Yeah, that's what
And
Vision is.
I want just a little bit of misogyny because
Yeah, I was like,
let's
no.
talk about what Wanda lost actually.
Yeah.
Wanda lost her childhood.
yes, she did.
Then she lost her parents,
Yeah.
her twin brother.
Right.
Yeah,
Then she found someone to love her, and she also lost him.
twice
Yes.
in front.
So
And then she had. Matter of fact,
and she
they
had to kill him
the second time.
Right. So no, it's not a human vibrator. Let's not do Wanda. Okay.
Right.
That's why we love Wanda, because Wanda
Yeah,
said, "You
nigga.
motherfuckers have
It's Women's
robbed
History
me."
Month. Nigga, don't
Yes.
be doing
My
that
bad.
shit.
My bad.
Yes,
My bad.
you
You know what?
motherfuckers have robbed
My
me
bad.
of
You know what?
everything
Listen.
I've ever had.
Listen,
Everything
listen.
I've
My
had,
bad. That's
y'all not
on me.
about to do
So
me.
I'm
Yo,
about
that's
to make
on
everybody
me.
do what
So
I want
I'm
them to do.
apologize. I'm apologize.
We
for
seen
that.
Wanda
If the
over
Scarlet
here.
Witch
She
wanted
said,
a
"I got
fucking
these
vibrator,
kids."
she could have Stark Tech and all
Exactly,
kind of shit
like-
going
Can you
on.
imagine a Star Trek vibrator
With fucking what's the shit they got in Wakanda on it?
with vibranium?
Vibranium. Like, we're
Yo,
not going to reduce her trauma, baby.
Yeah.
Wanda been through the fire.
Wanda been like that's
What?
She's like, Wanda been through the fire.
I understand.
That
I'm
could
not
be her
saying I
song.
do it, but I understand. Like,
Yeah.
Wanda was
Fire.
fed the fuck up.
okay. I get it because this entire like what was it? Phase 4, excuse me, because WandaVision's Phase 4. Phase 4 was all about dealing with grief, and whenever fucking Vision gave her the one line, "What is love if not grief persevering?" I was like, oh.
I still, look,
Oop.
She's like,
Hey, what
I
he
did.
doing?
Like the rock. It's hilarious.
baby, that shit made me cry.
What happened to Ironheart? They never brought that out.
So it's done. It's been done. That
Is
shit
it?
is big.
I heard Armor Wars is done, not Ironheart.
No, Ironheart is done.
Okay.
So Armor Wars, the script just got turned in because they had to turn it into a movie.
Who?
Shouts out to the homie Yasser Lester.
Yeah.
I talked to Yasser about it. The
country?
script just got turned in.
Yeah, I just had breakfast with him.
Yeah, waiting on to get it approved.
It did.
Boom, like that. So that's the thing with that. So before we get ready to get up out of here, we do this thing.
Yeah, we
called
were. We
definitely
skipped
went
by.
down.
That's how little we gave a fuck about the Oscars. Niggas went in the
We were like,
full
the Oscars. We were like,
MCU
what?
talk.
Yeah, fuck this. Thing.
I don't
Fuck
know
the
what's going on
Oscars,
with the
nigga.
Oscars, to be honest.
Some white people gonna win.
Yeah.
It's gonna be
That's right. Are there black people nominated? This
Yeah,
time?
Davina Joy Randolph for the holdovers.
Okay.
But they say she more than likely gonna lose to the
What
one
the
of the
hell
whitest
is a
one.
holdover?
Some
Yeah,
movie
I
with
don't know
her
that
and
show.
Paul Giamatti, but she gonna
movie?
lose to one of the
Sure.
most whitest of white women, Emily Blunt. Now,
Oh,
that's probably what's
yeah.
gonna happen. So
I like Emily Blunt.
you'll guess so.
just-
So we do this thing on the show
They
called
might as
Who
well
Would
just
Win.
only invite.
Ooh, okay.
We put two characters against each other, and we just break down who would win and why. Okay. So we were having some conversations before we went on air.
Yeah.
And I put together a couple of ones we had. Okay. So we brought up this person.
Do we have a
early.
theme?
Not really.
Okay.
Not today.
All right.
We were thinking about doing Women's History Month, but we'd have had to do a lot of them. Yeah. Really? Because I would have loved to see, because we've done women's, we've done different ones from Black History before. We've
Certainly.
done different ones, different powerful women figures in this thing. We could have done some more. We could have done better.
All right. Well,
That's on
Look, somebody mad because I said it was misogyny over Wanda. We can
Maybe-
call out misogyny even if it is a fiction.
I mean, listen, there is misogyny based in a lot of fucking comic
Misogyny
books.
exists.
Have
I
y'all
can't
read
see
comics?
do y'all not know what
I don't know
misogyny
why.
is?
Like, I'm not going to even argue
Okay,
it.
sorry, I interrupted. My bad.
No,
We
no.
was
no.
closing.
Before we go into that, you didn't explain why you team Will Smith.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is the thing.
I was Team Will Smith too.
Yeah.
Really though?
Yeah.
As a
so
comic.
honestly,
Hilarious. Okay.
Chris Rock has been dragging Jada for decades.
Let's talk about it.
On her
right.
ass. Like, you've literally called her hoes, like, on stage. You've been doing the most.
Coming
but
from the
also,
neck.
you just participate in very anti-black things. So you sitting in a room full of white people letting them say, nigga, why you doing that?
Let me go grab my green juice because I want to
I just don't really
Let me
understand.
go grab my green juice.
I don't understand as a black person why we are kikiing. And Seinfeld being the only man in the room, like, yeah, I don't really feel comfortable. I don't see the joke. Like, I don't really understand.
Literally my
this.
favorite video.
Yeah,
of
I don't really
Seinfeld.
understand.
Literally my favorite one.
But also, I feel like Jada Pinkett coming to the Oscars to support her husband. You're not even nominated. You just here to support your husband with alopecia. Your hair has come out. You have been vocal about this. And you get on stage, Chris Rock, and denigrate her again for the world to see. As a husband, Will did what any husband I feel like would do who has probably had multiple conversations with him to say, hey, you know what? You've been on her ass. let her live.
I feel like some shit happened behind the scenes.
I'm sure there have been conversations.
I don't think it had to be strictly on the you know.
That's my thing.
But I also feel like, you know, sometimes you could push a person because I be out here being nice a lot.
And I also feel like Will been
And
nice
I feel like I'm a nice a lot
time.
type of chick.
Will
I
is a nice guy. He been America's
Well, that's my theory on what happened.
He been America's sweetheart, and the nigga got pushed too far.
I feel like sometimes, you know what I'm saying?
Well, that's my theory.
You could
and
mess
we've talked
around,
about
get
it before on this show. There's certain people who can roast you. There's certain people who can Jones with you. Then there's other niggas who's like, anybody but yo ass nigga. You know what I mean? And I think Chris
he
Rock
knew the rules.
sat in that category of
He
niggas
knew the
like, I'm
rules,
not
though.
taking this
But
from
he also
you.
been roasting her though.
Sure. But
That's the
still, because my thing is, I mean, the G.I. Jane joke was so mid. You know what I mean?
Innocuous.
It wasn't even
If
good.
she
It
didn't
wasn't
have
even funny.
alopecia.
Yeah.
If she had just come and she was in her 1994 Jada where she was just shaving her hair off and doing little low down dirty shame.
But I think handle that backstage.
I think it would have been different, but she had been vocal at that point about how insecure she felt about losing all her hair.
Here's the thing.
But maybe
Forget about
Chris-
all that. She
what if
said
Chris
what she
didn't hear
said,
that?
and they still can't.
Who cares? Let Chris hurt.
You
She's
get
not
flat.
nominated. She is only there just sitting there, and he been
This is
talking
the
shit about
only-
this woman for decades.
I get that part. This
Mm-hmm.
is the only thing I'll say.
They
about
said on
this.
site, and that's what happened.
It was
This
some
the only
on
thing
site
I'll say
shit.
about it.
It was some on site shit.
Like, what if, again, I can't speak for the participants involved because I don't know their mindset, right?
Yeah.
What if Chris never heard her saying anything about alopecia? All in his head is, I'm still going to continue with the trend of talking shit about it, the jokes, whatever, right? Mm-hmm. That's what he does. Will Smith, who's been the butt of jokes with his wife for decades, was finally like, hey, nigga, I'm trying to get ready for this award. They got...
But also, the nigga,
You also have arrived, and you are slapping someone at a white establishment. You are that. You know what
You
I'm saying?
really are. You
Wait,
really
so- and
do
you
some-
don't go to jail?
You really do.
And they let you sit back down
and
and
win your
witness the show.
award? And then you get a standing ovation?
I think the thing is, you look who crowded around Will Smith after the shit happened.
Tyler Perry.
Tyler Perry and Denzel,
Denzel
Washington was
Washington.
comforting him. This how you know Chris was
Nobody
on some bullshit.
comforted Chris. That
Nobody
was weird,
comforted
but-
Chris. You got to look at this shit.
Yeah, because why do you... So here's... Like, who do you
You got
comfort?
slapped, and the
like-
motherfuckers went to comfort the man who slapped you.
I mean, when Chappelle talked about that, where he's like, when I got attacked, hella niggas. And Chris was standing there like, nobody helped me.
Yeah.
He's like,
So there is
Everybody
the
hates
thing too.
Chris.
There's the thing too of Will Smith laughing. But also, I say this as a black dude who's been with numerous black women in relationships. Let somebody say some shit about your girl, and you laugh it, and then you just feel. You ain't even got to say it. You feel her looking at you like,
yeah. Nick, oh.
that nigga straightened up was like, well, let me fix this.
Yeah, let me fix this real
But see,
quick.
I don't even feel like it was a look from her. I feel
Nah.
like
Oh, it
Here's the
was?
other problem, though. Here's the other problem, though. Because then,
What is grief
Because
if not
this
love?
puts the
Yes, I'm sorry. What is
responsibility on
grief
her.
if not love persevering? Thank you for correcting me on the set. What if grief is not love persevering from WandaVision? I apologize. Go ahead.
okay,
Again,
but here's the other
chills.
problem.
Oh,
Because
God.
then, I feel like Will has set himself up to be the butt of jokes by all this oversharing shit. Because then, post the situation, we got another overshare of, I was surprised he even called me his wife in that moment. We ain't been
All right,
together in
so-
so long. It's like,
Yeah,
well,
I
then what
mean,
the fuck
we
was
all
that?
was like, hey, if you don't shut the fuck
Publicizing
up.
her
Yeah.
book, and she talked about in her book how they have been separated, but they are still together. They separated, but they got kids together. They just living their life.
I feel that, but they've been living their own life. Now he make a joke, and you feel inspired
I just
to
feel
get
like
up and hurt this
when the
nigga.
time is right, you got to slap somebody.
I
I
They've
mean,
been
that's
on.
what
I'm not gonna argue that. That's
Yeah.
for sure.
I feel like sometimes a motherfucker get under your skin just at the wrong moment. and just bring out the
let's
worst
say,
in you.
let's flip the script.
And I'm not a proponent of violence.
Let's
I don't
say
think
you
you should be violent.
I don't think
so,
you should be
so
violent,
let's
but-
say this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna flip this. We're gonna flip this real quick. Let's say you at an award show with your significant other, right?
Okay.
Your significant other has been the butt of jokes for the longest,
Right.
By different entities, and maybe this one particular one. And at this moment, that person go on stage and dish. You know what I'm saying? Your significant other. Would you react like Will Smith reacted?
I probably wouldn't, but I also am not Will Smith, and I don't know what he
Yeah.
has had to deal with.
Dwayne
behind
Martin.
the scenes.
Hey, this
I'm
industry.
sorry.
What's wrong with you?
This industry, wow. I'm not gonna jump up in the
I'm
middle of the
sorry.
Oscar.
I'm not gonna jump
but
up.
I'm about
I'ma
to
do
get
the
it
sniff.
ass.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do
we
the
about
sniff.
to, we gonna talk about it behind the
You know what I
scenes.
mean?
might talk about
Everybody
it
know the
backstage.
sniff.
And as a matter of fact, I'm about to get up and I'm about to wait for you.
That's
when
what I'm
you
saying.
get off the, like I'm
I
about,
got access
like
backstage.
the camera gonna cut to me just like, excuse me,
Yes.
baby.
Yeah, it's gonna be an empty seat.
And I'm gonna be
Wait,
headed
where
to
the
the
hell
back
did-
of the stage
Yeah.
and I'm finna get
That's what
with
I'm
you.
saying. You
Like,
get at him then.
Yeah,
I'ma
but
just
I
hit
honestly
TMZ,
just feel
they
like
gonna
it
be
was
like-
one of them things where the
Yeah.
adrenaline took over, and he was mad as fuck for 20 years of having probably the same conversation with the same
Yeah.
person. Because I'm sure he's talked to him about this at this point.
I'm thinking
They said they had. They said they had.
Exactly.
Because he tried
So-
to get at Jada when they was
Exactly.
first separated.
And
yeah.
this is what I'm saying. So you tried to get at her, she rejected you, and suddenly you have 20 years of jokes for her? Fuck that.
Yeah.
He deserved it.
And you
All
know
I
how
know
the
is
industry be, it be
his,
some shit
his
going
slap
on.
form wasn't shit though.
It wasn't, but it landed, and I'm fine with it.
Well, the
I'm
picture
fine
of
with
Chris
it.
Rock's face and hand, it looked
I
like
mean, it's the difference. Yeah.
It
He
looked
didn't
like
want
it
him to
hurt.
know it was coming, so he didn't. You know what I mean? He didn't cock back. He just gave him the
I'm
straight.
fine with it. I wonder what Chris thought was gonna happen because he really didn't do no
He thought
kind
it
of
was,
defense.
we about to have some fun. It's gonna be a
Like,
sketch.
you really just stood there
He said he
like.
gave that nigga a pursuit of happiness slap. All right, we gotta do these who wins.
Yeah, speaking of
So-
slapping niggas,
So, first one up. All right, we talked about this person earlier. P. Diddy versus R. Kelly.
And I would like for them both to fight to the death.
I feel like Diddy gonna win.
yeah,
I don't
Diddy's
care who
throwing
wins.
hands in his allegations. R. Kelly just
he
peeing
throwing
and
hands
shit.
in his
I hope the worst for both of them.
I mean, R. Kelly was fighting for my fucking life.
I don't tell nobody.
Well, if the fight is R. Kelly versus an empty room and a chair, he'll win. But Diddy is out here really like.
I feel like Diddy gonna
active.
win. I also think Diddy kind of scary.
Yeah,
I think there's something about him that
Diddy is trying
Yeah.
straight men to their face on a regular basis.
I'm just something about that
You know
man.
what I mean?
Just you could tell there's some shit. Like when
Yeah.
he sat at that table and Drink Champs, and he said, "Yeah, Daddy," everybody was like, "Oh no, no."
Yeah. What the fuck we
Nobody was
about
like,
to do?
"Dog,
What
chill
we
out."
gonna do?
Like,
Yeah.
No, and they grown men. You like, dog, chill out with all that daddy. They was like, yo,
Hey, when Diddy,
so
if Diddy
scared.
call you sir, you good.
man.
You good, sir. Cool, Hey, what's up? Hey, daddy. You like, oh shit.
Everybody was like,
So
Yeah,
who you
Nori
got?
and them was like,
I think Diddy would win.
Alicia.
I don't care who.
Look at Josh.
I'm
Yeah,
finna
yeah,
watch.
If they
I'm finna
die,
film.
they die.
Also, yeah, Diddy put explosives on cars. They
Exactly.
Wow.
This is just a very unhinged
Yeah.
grouping of people.
Yeah,
like,
this nigga
everybody
slapped Drake,
could go.
dog. He don't give a fuck. He don't give no fucks
You're
at
a
all.
winner. Undisputed champion, P. Diddy.
That's right.
So y'all brought up two.
Brother love.
I'm gonna let y'all have this in honor of Women's History Month
Oh.
because I'm not. Listen, this is the choice they gave. These are the choice. Listen to Candace Owens
Oh shit.
versus Wendy Williams.
Ooh, that's a good
Wait,
fight.
wait,
That's a good fight.
Pre-aphasia Wendy
Okay,
Williams.
all right.
Nigga.
We gotta establish.
Pre-lifetime documentary.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Right, I'm like,
Not
oh,
a
but
fighter.
Wendy's still giving them the heat on the documentary.
Because when you know,
She ain't playing with them.
Wendy is in
She
a different
definitely
dimension
open
these
her
days.
eyes up on you.
She's in Earth 2 these days. You see
I
her
think it's
eyes?
messed up.
I'm
I
saying.
think the documentary had. Honestly, I watched it and it's kind of sad to watch.
It
I,
is.
It's
I
kind of
couldn't
sad
watch
to
it.
watch.
It was very. The
Yeah.
previews were just very sad.
It's bizarre. It's bizarre that they put it out. I
Yeah,
don't know.
certainly.
I'm not really sure what's going on there.
I also
but-
just feel like Candace, girl.
Candace ain't got no hands though.
Candace ain't got no hands.
I believe she ain't got no hands.
Wendy ain't got no legs.
No.
God damn it! We just said we in the
Don't leave
prime
Wendy
though, nigga.
alone.
In the
No,
prime.
no, I'm talking about.
We talking about
Prime
good
Wendy
prime
Williams
Wendy
ain't got no
Williams.
legs.
What you talking about?
Wendy Williams' leg was this slender in her prime. Look
her
at
prime
videos
arm.
of Wendy Williams.
Nah,
I'm
Hot
not
97.
talking about
Wendy a
that.
bad girl back. Come on now.
Hot
No, she was-
97
Wendy.
Wendy Williams would beat the shit out of Candace Owens.
Yeah,
for sure.
it's not. It's not even.
Okay,
Come
probably.
on,
Yeah,
bro.
hot 97.
Nah, I don't see Candace with
We
the hands.
forgetting who started this whole
I don't really see Candace.
radio type shit.
Yeah.
yeah.
Candace is she could debate now. She's a good.
Yeah. You if you get two podiums,
You get two
nigga,
podiums, she might
get it. But
But
if you talking
she ain't
about
gonna be able to
yeah,
scrap.
She
the
got that white
pause, the pause
supremacist
though,
rhetoric ready, baby.
right?
yeah, she know how to use a. But Wendy was bad back in the
I
day.
know Wendy was
Oh.
bad. Yo, Wendy, I was watching some of the documentary, and I remember seeing early Wendy Williams. I remember my first introduction to Wendy was that episode of Martin.
Oh yeah,
She was on the
the
episode
show.
of
Yeah,
Martin.
yep.
That was my first introduction.
Any woman who was on an episode of Martin
Martin.
could beat the shit out of Candace Owens.
Yeah,
Let me
it's a
just
wrap.
put that on
It's a
out
wrap.
there real quick.
Hey, everybody, Wendy's 6'1", bro.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
She
Wendy
is.
has
She's
broomstick
6'1".
leg. Yo, I didn't say that.
Leave
She
Wendy.
tall though.
She is tall.
Candace
She's very
calls
tall.
911.
Yeah. She gonna care in the situation.
How tall is she though?
Candace Owens.
No.
Wendy's like
6'5".
5.
Is she really?
5'10", maybe
Okay.
with
Yeah,
heels
how
on.
tall-
I've seen her in person.
Producer, you'll look it up. How
I think she's like
tall is
5'10". She's
Wendy
tall, though.
Williams for real.
Wendy Williams, 5'10".
Yeah, she's 5'10".
All right, you guesstimated.
That's close
well.
though.
Yeah, I've
How
seen
tall
her in
is Candace
person.
Owens?
Candace Owens, I think is like 5'7",
Yo, why did
5'8".
somebody ask what cup size? This is a Google thing. What cup
What
size?
cup size? I think Candace Owens like 5'8", 5'7".
5'7".
I'll be
Nailed
good.
it.
You really
So
got
she
it.
don't, she don't got the
I be
reach
knowing they
advantage. She don't got the
dress
weight
that. She
advantage.
needs some slacks
She going
with
down.
these
bro.
got it.
She
Flare
going
at the
down.
bottom.
Yeah.
Oh, look, Tommy Lauren. That's a name that disappeared, thank God.
Oh, yeah, because she was on Fox, right?
Yes, he
No
did.
comment.
No comment.
Oh, really?
No comment.
Yeah, we'll talk about that off air.
Yeah,
We'll talk about that off air.
Moving on. Wendy got that though. Wendy got that.
Wendy got that one. This is the last one. Since we talked about the Oscars for like 26 seconds,
Yeah.
I did the battle of the Oscar winners.
Okay.
Denzel Washington versus Joaquin Phoenix.
Denzel.
Come on
taking
now.
it.
And not even a race thing, bro. It's a mindset.
Yeah.
When Denzel did that interview
He said,
about
I'm leaving here with some.
I'm leaving here with some interview.
It's a wrap.
That's when you knew what it was with Denzel for real.
Yeah.
There's a video of Denzel in the hood in Chicago. He said whenever he go through, he
And I'm
stop
sure
by-
he's fine. Yeah.
Oh, he's one of them guys.
Yeah.
You find out Denzel is one of the guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, he good.
Denzel
Frank
good
Lucas?
on any
Are you kidding
MLK
me?
Boulevard. Yeah.
That was Frank Lucas right there.
I'm
baby.
leaving with something.
He gonna leave.
Producer say Denzel's gonna slap the Joker out there.
Basically.
For real.
Shouts out Cam to the donation for the super chat, man. We appreciate y'all. All right, so I think that's about all we're gonna do. That one. We're gonna wrap all this up, man. This has been a dope one. Look, we are officially, like we say it all the time, we're back. Chris, are you in town next week?
What?
What?
See,
So you put me on the
yes,
spot.
Sunday?
yes,
Is that what date is that? Hold up.
17th.
The-
I'll be here.
yeah.
We're back next week.
Yeah,
just
yeah.
so you know.
St.
But before
Patrick's
we get out,
Day.
St.
But-
Patrick's.
Yeah, I'm about to say, yeah. Let them.
I'm about to. I was,
let them land. Let them land.
I'm about to let.
All right.
I wanted.
You bitch you. Yeah.
You bitch you.
Yeah.
You bitch you. Okay.
Yeah, all right.
I'd like to acquiesce to our two lovely guests. Thank
Yes.
y'all for coming rocking with us. Thank y'all for, let the people know who y'all are again, what y'all got going on, what they can check out here on the network, and all that shit. The floor is y'all's. No need to rush it.
Y'all
Okay.
can check out our podcast.
Yes.
The Girls Want to Know.
Yep.
We talk about women's issues. We talk about reality TV, sometimes,
Jobs, economy, politics.
everything, like following a dream, living in LA, all the things, dating, all the things you want to talk about. We talk about that on the
Yeah.
Girls Want to Know. And then she's fucking hilarious. You should follow her.
Yeah.
And I make vegan
And we're
food.
coming back, guys.
Yeah.
We'll have some great new content coming out soon.
Yes.
So.
And I make vegan food and go eat vegan food, and I put it on Instagram.
And go to our Instagrams and like get to know us. Go to our TikToks. We have all
Yeah.
that
Tell
stuff.
people how to find all that. You can tell
All
them
of
go
us
there.
under Fatima Talia. All of it. All of my social medias are under
Yes.
Fatima
And then you
Talia.
can follow the podcast at The Girls Want to Know, and you can follow me specifically at Glow It Away.
Yeah, and the Girls Want to Know has a TikTok as well. So just put in the Girls Want to Know. Go look at some old episodes. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And I wanted to say that, man, because when we started this whole BBC Club network, my vision was like, I got all these funny friends. I should put them together. I think we're stronger together than we are separately. But and Jay will tell you, I told him from rip, it's very important to have a feminine voice in this situation. And so I personally couldn't be more honored for y'all to be the first
you.
show on this
Yeah,
situation.
we're
So all
excited.
these
We're excited to
goddamn
be back.
hard legs, you know what I mean, around here. Fucking, it's terrible.
First of all,
took
Fucking
Whitney's
terrible.
legs.
Yeah.
Ain't no hard leg. He said, Wendy don't have any legs. Jesus Christ.
Look, I echo all his sentiments literally, and I watched some of the clips of the old stuff I've seen on because when I met you at the Improv with Fatima, so I was like, oh, okay, and then I didn't realize everything what he was talking about because he does a lot of shit without telling me until later. Was like Fatima be like, yeah, because we gonna be on the network. The fuck are
Right.
you talking about?
You helped us know what it was about.
Yeah,
so,
and I broke down everything. So again, I appreciate y'all, man. Wish y'all nothing but success on everything we got going forward.
Absolutely.
Y'all know how to find me, Mr. J
Yes.
Washington, MRJAY. You should know how to spell Washington. All the upcoming shows I posted on the Instagram. Get your tickets for my headlining show May 11th at the Westside Comedy Theater in Santa Monica. I'm telling you to get them now because it's almost sold out, which is hella dope to say, and it's only March.
That's exciting.
So go ahead and do that. If you want to donate to making it special, the link is in the bio on the IG. Chris.
Chris _please on all things social media. I'm also in the Netflix This Is a Joke festival with my weekly show I do called Late for Work, but we doing it at the Kookaburra Lounge in Hollywood. It's on Cinco de Mayo. So I went and got two of the Mexican homies, Chris Estrada and Frankie Quinones. So it's about to be lit as fuck on May 5th. I don't even know if we have tickets left, to be honest with you. So go check it out.
That's what's up, man. Look, always shout out to Petty Cash Studios, our producer in the building. Prim, we love you, bro. Prim is gonna be back soon. Like I said, he's working
Free
on some-
Prim. Hashtag free Prim.
Free.
Let's go.
Where is he at?
We'll talk about it.
We'll get to
okay.
it. We'll holler at y'all next week, y'all.